Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stranger to My City. Today, I'm with Jeff Parsons, and we are at Olvera Street.
We're here in the parking lot.
Because we can't film inside. Los Angeles. I've lived here for 2 years, and I still feel like I know nothing about the city. My name is Michael Klapp, and I am a stranger to my city. Jeff, tell me a little bit about what brought you to Los Angeles. Tell me about why you're here.
Goodness, I graduated from college in Utah, and in musical theater, of all things, and spent some time working there in the state, and then eventually decided, well, I need to either go to New York or LA, and I just happened to know this guy who was going out on tour with a production of Camelot who needed to sublet his apartment here in LA.
Oh.
And he said, hey, have you ever thought about coming out here? Would you be interested in taking over my place? And I was like, I guess I am now. And so I drove out here in what was that, 2007, January of 2007. So I've been here for 11 years.
Wow.
Feels like home at this point.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So 11 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So you moved here when you were 8 then?
Exactly.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Exactly, folks. Don't let this concealer tell you otherwise.
Okay, so Jeff and I just arrived to Olvera Street. There's plenty of places to park. We are in downtown Los Angeles. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. And now we are heading to Mr. Churro.
Mr. Churro.
Yeah, which apparently they have the best churros on Olvera Street. And
Best churros in Los Angeles.
In
Best
Los
churro I've ever had.
oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
So this is Avila Adobe, which is the oldest existing house in Los Angeles, as you can see right here. Built in 1818.
1818.
Crazy.
I've heard Olvera Street is actually the oldest street in Los Angeles.
I do not know that, but I believe it.
That's what I read online.
So this is a picture of what the original mural of America Tropical looked like. And if you can see, it has a lot to do. It's very kind of visually arresting when you think that it was, painted in the 1930s. And it has a lot to do with these revolutionaries poised up here calling out the atrocities that are being done to the native people who are living here in Los Angeles. And it was such a, kind of a huge thing and made a lot of people feel very uncomfortable that this section right here was whitewashed to kind of make everyone feel a little better. And then eventually the entire thing was whitewashed, and it was a huge kind of scandal and statement about not only immigration but also in art, keeping the artists' voices down, talking about those very important subjects. Now, in the 1960s, the whitewash started kind of coming off and the painting started coming through, and they...
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
So why Olvera Street?
Okay, I know, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm like the whitest guy in the world. For me, I feel like when there comes a moment where you get an opportunity to see the world through another culture's eyes, and it expands your universe. And the first time that happened for me was when I was serving as a missionary for my church, and it was with the Latino culture. And for some reason, I think Olvera Street, because it has kind of that Mexican heart, reminds me of that nostalgia of me loving a people, loving a culture that wasn't my own, and learning from it and becoming better because of it. Also, it has really great food.
The same.
Same thing?
Not in here, the whole.
And the whole thing.
You know what?
There's one thing that Jeff said that really stood out to me. There comes a moment when we're able to see the world through another culture's eyes, and that opens up our whole universe. And although for Jeff and I, Olvera Street isn't a part of our culture or ancestry, it has become a part of our story. I still don't feel like I know anything about the city, but today, I feel like I got a little closer to the heart of it. And that's it.
I'm so full.
I know, I'm so full too. That's it. That's Olvera Street. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tune in next week for another episode of Stranger to My City.
Enjoy your lives.